Welcome, we are the collectors team from Egypt, and we are pleased to share with you our journey in the CoSpace Rescue Under 12 competition as a part of the iCool Challenge 2025. And in this presentation, we will talk about each member role and the challenge we faced and how we managed it, and how we contributed to our success. But before everything, let's introduce ourselves. Our team is made up of two members. Hussein Mu'taz, our strategy planner, design and coordinate the algorithms that help us execute our plan accordingly.
Aziz Muhammad, our program is responsible for writing the code for object detection, obstacle and trap avoids, as well as ensuring precious positioning in the deposit area. Our goal is collect object that gives the highest score, noting that each object color has a different point volume. Our mission is collect the points available on the map, deposit them in specific areas, avoid obstacles, navigate efficiently, create a strategy to get the maximum number of points, avoid traps so we don't lose any points.
The methods, the components used by the robot, such as we used the ultrasonic sensor to avoid obstacles and maintain the robot performance, and to save time so we could collect more points. The color sensor was used to avoid traps, preventing us from losing points if the robot entered those areas, and to help us collect points. It also guided the robot to reach the deposit area as quickly as possible. We also used the compass sensor to simplify the deposit process and crucially determine the robot position. Our strategy is to use the RGB sensor to collect higher value points in less time. We also use the color sensor and the compass sensor to determine the robot X and Y coordinates. And the result was the robot was collecting between 1000 and 1020 points.
Our conclusion is we learned a lot about programming and problem solving, and we also develop time management skills, which were crucial for the mission to collect the maximum number of points in the shortest time possible. The robot was able to navigate the map effectively, collect the objects, and deposit them as shown on the screen. By the end of the mission, we achieved a total score of 1,100 points.
During our journey in CoSpace, we succeed in two strategies. Strategy 1, when the robot is full loaded, then it goes to the X1 and Y1, and the compass is from 0 to 5, it turns 90 degrees to cut the deposit. And if the robot is full loaded and goes to the X1 and Y1, and the compass is from 300 to 360, it turns 180 degrees to cut the deposit. And in the last 20 seconds, the robot deposit if he had from 2 to 6 objects. And also the robot avoid deposit area if he had from 1 to 5 objects. Strategy 2 is to reach the nearest deposit after collecting 6 points. We would take the direction of the deposit area, and when the robot reaches that area, it would move at a specific angle.
Aziz, I am going to show you how the robot uses an ultrasonic sensor to avoid obstacles in the CoSpace simulator. This small part here, the ultrasonic sensor, helps the robot see the world using sound waves. It sends out sound, and when the sound hits an obstacle, it bounces back. The robot then measures the distance and knows when something is close. Now, Let's watch what happens when the robot moves forward. You see, when the robot gets too close to the wheel, the sensor detects it. The robot stops just in time and then turns to a safe direction. It can even move around the obstacle and keep going. That's how it avoids crashing and stays inside safe area. The ultrasonic sensor it like the robot's ears. It helps it hear the world and make smart choices. So now you know how robots can detect obstacles using sound waves in CoSpace simulator. Try it yourself. It's fun to make your robot think and move safely.
In CoSpace rescue game, I learned how the robot can find and collect objects safely. But did you know there are real robots in the world that do the same thing to save people's lives? These are called search and rescue robots. They help firefighters, rescues, look for people after earthquakes or big accidents. They can go into places that are too small or too dangerous for humans. The robot uses ultrasonic sensors, cameras, and heat detectors to see in the dark and find people. It sends information back to the rescue team so they can help faster. In CoSpace, I learned how to use ultrasonic sensor to avoid obstacles and reach objects safely. That's exactly what real rescue robots do. They move carefully, avoid walls, and find targets quickly. By practicing in CoSpace, I learned how programming and sensor help robots make smart decisions. So one day I can help design better robots to save even more lives. Sometimes ChatGPT gave us answers that were a little too difficult or too many ideas at once. We learned how to ask better questions and choose what really worked for our project. That made us better at problem solving and teamwork. AI is not just a tool, it's a way to learn, grow, and imagine new possibilities. And we are so proud that our project was built with both humans' creativity and AI support.
First, don't be afraid to experiment, try new ideas, and test different strategies and see what works. Every mistake is a chance to learn something new.
Second, teamwork is the key. Share your ideas and listen to others. Combine your strengths. The great robot isn't built alone, it's built by a creative team. Third, keep learning and asking questions. Use tools like AI helpers to explore the solutions and think critically. The more curious you are, the more problems you can solve.
Finally, remember this. Learning robotics is not just about building robots. It's about building yourself. Be patient, be creative, and enjoy your process.
So keep experimenting, keep sharing, and keep imagining. Your ideas can inspire others, maybe even change the world.
And thanks for watching.